Hey, what's up, Internet? We're back. We are in the beautiful forest that surrounds Richmond Hill Golf Learning Center, the Sherwood Forest. This is Robin of Loxley, and I'll be Little John. What are we going to talk about today?
Okay, we're talking about, well, one of the two questions that we had.
Yep.
What makes Rory's swing, you know, so special, and Bubba Watson? So I'm going to leave Rory to you, and I'll get a crack at Bubba Watson because
Perfect.
Actually, he could be a poster boy for a lot of the stuff that we teach.
Perfect. So,
Right.
Twitter question: what can the average golfer learn from Rory McIlroy and Bubba Watson? I think if you're looking at Rory McIlroy, what I would take away is he plays golf when he plays his best. He is not afraid to play outside of his comfort zone, and he's not defined by how well he's been playing in the past or how well he's been playing, how well he could play in the future. Okay?
Raw.
So, if you've been playing golf for a short amount of time or a long amount of time, if you've been keeping score, if you have a handicap, you go out and maybe you're playing score when you play golf, which is not the purpose of the game. And what I mean by that is you have probably a set of scores you're comfortable shooting, a range, okay? What Rory does, what Tiger did in his prime, what the best players do in their prime, is they get completely immersed in the shot that's in front of them, and they care only about that shot, they hit it.
It's called fun.
Fun. They have fun when they play golf. So please, like Rory, when you watch him on TV, when you're captivated, take a little bit of what he's doing and apply it to your own game.
That's it.
What's Bubba doing?
Well, Bubba is a very interesting character, of course, and he kind of rubs a few people the wrong way. But what I want you to, because I've been doing a lot of work with how to teach ADHD pre-adolescent kids on how to play golf. And Bubba shows a lot of traits and is ADHD. And so he looks at it in a very different way, a very creative way. He doesn't want to know what's going on with his golf swing. He doesn't want to know what the positions are. He can't take classical instruction because it would just drive him nuts. What he does is he allows his body to react to pictures, to targets, and he's amazing at it. He'll show you, hey, I'm going to bend it from there to there. I'm going to go over that tree and over here. And he just creates golf shots and allows his body to find those golf shots. And we're really amazing at that. And Bubba Watson is an amazing person. That's the way he's practiced his whole life. And that's why you're going to see him pull off these incredible golf shots. And look at how imaginative you can be with that.
Awesome answer. And also, oddly enough, thank you, Twitter, a perfect segue for our next question, which is, why is golf alignment so difficult?
Yeah.
And I think, my answer to that might be different than Shawn's is, people that are trying to hit the ball straight are afraid of the shot that they've been hitting.
Yep.
And people are very smart, you're very capable. If you escape from the idea that straight will fix your problems for a second and have an understanding of how the tool works, you're going to be a lot more successful. You'd be amazed how many people that me and Shawn teach have a sigh of relief when they realize that they don't have to hit the ball straight to be good at golf.
I know.
Okay?
Exactly.
So, very simply, all that the club face is responsible for is where the ball is going to start. And what we would encourage you to do is go to the range and hit a couple of shots where the club's pointed in this direction, club's pointing quote-unquote straight, or pointed a little to the left, and just observe what the ball does. Okay? With time, your brain will use that as a reference, and it'll get you out of some sticky situations.
Exactly. So, you got to go out there and get messy.
Right.
And your brain has got to make a model of the world on how things are done. So, absolutely. So you get on the range, you take the grip that we showed you in the first shows, and you match that up with a club face that's really closed like this. Now, you're looking down at a club face that's really closed, and you're thinking, well, how the heck am I going to hit the ball with that? It's not about hitting the ball, guys and gals. It's about how you're going to cut grass. Now, you can cut grass with an angled cut like this. You can cut grass with an angled cut like this. Or you can cut grass with a straight blade. So experience cutting grass through that dandelion stem with a closed face, open face, and square face, and you'll notice that you're going to start gravitating toward the closed one. Why? Here's my baseball acid test. Okay? So show me a setup right here like you're going to hit a baseball over the pitcher's head into center field. And put the club right out here in front of you. Take your normal grip. Put it out there in front of you. Now notice the club face is pointing straight up. Now, take your backswing and freeze at impact. Now notice the hands are leading, and notice at impact here, the club face is a lot more open. So dynamically, the face tends to open up more. If you look at your favorite guys on tour, you're going to notice that they have a lot of knuckles showing, like Webb Simpson and Bubba Watson. They have very, very strong grips, and that's a lot more than just a few that do that. There's a specific reason for that. So dynamically, you'll see that this closed face tends to open up when you're swinging toward the target. So as you experiment with that, it's really going to help you out.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. So we're going to get to the homework today. We're trying to meet you guys where you're at. We've designed the show so the Twitter questions are for the quote-unquote in-the-game golfers, and we also want the curriculum and content to be something that you can either use to address your current state of golf and also to introduce your friends to the game. So if you think the content isn't necessarily designed for you, it isn't. So give it to your friends that are not playing golf, because remember, we're trying to create 1 million new golfers with this show. So what is it that we're actually going to do from a curriculum standpoint today, Shawn?
Well, now I may have gone off on a little tangent with you here. As far as alignment is concerned, you want to talk about that in the next show?
We'll talk about that in the next show, yeah.
All right, because I think we're running a little late, and that's a lot of information for you right there. So your homework today is go out on the range, hit some shots, and cut some grass with club faces that are closed, open, square, and see how the ball flies. Then we'll talk about alignment in the next show. Make sense?
Makes sense.
See you then.